That looks okay. Because this is basically how the lights will be.
I mean, it'll be a little darker now.
Like during transitions, but because of the natural light.
Yeah, it's just the light on this side. So let me get it closer. Like it's getting a bit blown out over here, but there's nothing we can.
Yeah, no. I think it's okay.
That's just gonna be like that.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the daytime show. But I
I'm
mean,
okay with it.
it's okay,
Yeah.
as you would say.
It is okay, as I would in fact say. At the table to push buttons.
You could also, by the way, if you want to take pictures with a funnier camera, you could also take pictures with this.
Oh, okay, cool.
They gave you the little USB stick so you can get the photos and videos off of it. It's in the bag in one of the pockets. But it's over here now because it's over here. Yeah,
It's over here now. Okay, no.
it's over there. All right, cool.
I'm gonna go rent the bathroom. Check in on actors. I told him tentative places 57. That sounds perfect. I think. So long time. Can that be such a gift? Gives me tiny little veggie juices. Could that be such a gift to starting the show? Especially because I start reading it. No, exactly. I'm like, we got it. Yeah, but I can cover sound because I did it yesterday. I don't want to. I will stay. I will tell them I'm going to be a minute late if I need to. Perfect. All right.
You're so much a loser. Such a loser. Yeah. I literally rolled out of bed 15 minutes ago.
I can tell.
Like, oh god, I gotta go to the time. I gotta get up. We're watching. Ran over here. I'm like probably with the ribbon. I'm not happy with it. I just got the outside. They toss it at you? No butter.
I just random. Yeah, that's awesome.
I learned in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He's very nearby this. He was not 3 leagues off when I left.
How many gentlemen have you lost in this action?
A few of any sort, and none of me.
A victory is twice itself, and the achiever brings home full numbers. I find here that Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
Much deserved on his part, equally remembered by Don Pedro. He hath borne himself beyond the promise of sage doing, and the figure of a lamb, the feats of a lion. He hath indeed much better expectations, and you must expect of me to show you how.
He hath an uncle here in Messina will be very much glad of it.
I have already delivered him letters, and there appears much joy in them. So much, in fact, that joy cannot show itself modest enough Did he break out into tears? In great measure.
A kind overflow of kindness. There are no faces truer than those that are so washed. How much better it is to weep at joy than to joy at weeping.
I pray you, is Signor Montanto returned from these wars or no?
I know none of that name. There was none in the war of any sort.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedict of Padua.
Oh, he's returned, and pleasant as ever he was.
I pray you, how many hath he killed and eaten in these wars? But how many hath he killed? For indeed I promise to eat all of his killing.
Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedict too much, but he'll be meat with you, I doubt it not.
He hath done a good service, my lady, in these wars.
You had musty victual, and he had hope to eat it. He's a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier too, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man to a man, stuffed with all honorable virtues.
It is so. Indeed, he is no less than a stuffed man. But for the stuffing, well, we are all mortal.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There's a sort of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and so is the whole man left governed with 1. So that, if he have wit enough to keep himself warm, let him bear it. For a difference between himself and his horse, for it is the only wealth that he hath left, is to be known as a reasonable creature. Who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
Is possible.
Very easily possible. He wears his faith, but as the fashion of his hat, that ever changes with the next block.
I take it the gentleman is not in your books, lady.
No, and he were, I'd burn my study. But who is his companion? Is there no young swearer now that will make a voyage with him to the devil?
He is most in the company of the right Count Claudio.
Lord, he will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. God help the noble Claudio. If he have caught the Benedict, it will cost £1,000 ere he be cured.
I shall hold friends with you, lady.
Too good friend.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Oh, Don Pedro is approaching.
Good Signor Leonardo, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace, for trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides, and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedict, no, for then you were a child.
You have it full, Benedict. We may guess by this what you are, being a man. Truly the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
If Signor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain to die when she has such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat, for it is certain I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted. And I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women! They would have else been troubled by a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood that I am of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind. So some gentleman or other shall stay thee predestined, scratched face.
Scratching did not make it worse, for such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parent, teacher.
Bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse have the speed of your tongue, and so good a continuer. But keep your way in God's name, I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
That is the sum of all, Leonardo. Signor Claudio and Signor Benedict, my dear friend Leonardo hath invited you all. I tell him we shall stay here at the least a month, and he heartily prays some occasion may detain us the longer. I dare say he is no hypocrite, prays from the heart.
If you swear, my lord, you shall not be forsworn. Let me bid you welcome, my lord, being reconciled to the prince your brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I am not of many words, but I thank you.
Oh. Please it your grace, lead on.
Your hand, Leonardo, we will go together.
Benedict, didst thou note the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me, as an honest man should do, for my simple, true judgment, or would you have me speak after my custom as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
Now, I pray you speak in sober judgment.
Why, i'faith, methinks she's too little for a high praise and too low for a great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that were she other than she is, she were unhandsome, and being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou takest thy in sport, I pray thee, tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
May the world buy such a jewel.
Yea, and a case to put it into. But speak you this with a sad brow. Come, and what heed shall a man take you to go in the song?
In mine eye, she is the sweetest lady that ever I have done.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and were she not possessed of a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband. Have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary. If Hero should be my wife.
It's come to this. In faith, hath not the world one man that he will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again? Go to, a faith, and thou wilt needs thrust thy neck in the yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Look, Don Pedro is returned to seek you.
What secret hath held you here, if you followed not to Leonardo's?
I would your grace would constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio. I can be secret as a dumb man, I would have you think so. But on my allegiance, mark you this. On my allegiance, he is in love. With who? Now that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
If this were so, so were it uttered.
Like the old tale, my lord. It is not so, nor 'twas not so, but indeed, God forbid it should be so.
If my passion change not shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, my lord.
By my troth I speak my thought.
And in faith, I spoke mine.
And by my two faiths and troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me, I'll die in it at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
And never could maintain his part, but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks. But that I should hang my bugle in an invisible baldric, all women shall pardon me. Because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any, I do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for the which I may go to finer, I shall live a bachelor.
I will see thee ere I die look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love. Prove that ever I lose more blood with love than I did again with drinking. Pick out mine eyes with a ballad maker's pen, and hang me up at the door of a brothel house for the sign of blind Cupid.
Well, if ever thou dost fall from this faith, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat, and shoot at me. And he that hits me, let him be clapped on the shoulder and called Adam.
Well, as time shall try, in time the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedict do, pluck out the bull's horns and set them in my forehead, and let me be vilely painted. And in such great letters as they write, here is good horse to hire, let them signify under my sign, here you may see Benedict, the married man.
If this should ever happen, thou wouldst be horn mad.
Nay, if Cupid have not spent all his quiver in Venice, thou wilt quake for this shortly.
I look for an earthquake too, then.
Well, you temporize with the hours. In the meantime, Signor Benedict, repair to Leonardo's. Commend me to him and tell him I will not fail him at supper, for indeed he hath made great preparation.
I have almost matter enough in me for such an embassage, and so I commit you.
To the tuition of God, from my house, if I had
The
one.
6th of July, your loving friend, Benedict.
Nay, mock not, mock not. The body of your discourse is sometime guarded with fragments. Ere you flout ends any further, Examine your conscience. And so I leave you.
My liege, now your highness may do me good.
My love is thine to teach. Teach it the pal, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonardo any son, my lord?
No child of Hero, she's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudia?
Oh, my lord! When you went onwards on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye that liked, but had a rougher task at hand than the dread liking to the name of love. But now I am returned, and that war thoughts have left their places vacant. In their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is. Saying, I liked her ere I went to wars.
You will be like a lover presently, and tire the hero with a book of words. If thou dost love fair Hero, cherish it. And I will break with her, and with her father, and she will be yours. It was not to this end that thou began to twist so fine a story.
How sweetly you do minister to love that no loves grief by his complexion. But lest my liking too sudden seem, I would have salved it with a longer treatise.
What need the bridge, much broader than the flood? The fairest grant is the necessity. Look what will serve 'tis fit. 'Tis once thou lovest, and I will fit thee with the remedy. I know we shall have some revelry tonight. I shall assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair Hero I am Claudio. Then in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart, and take her hearing prisoner with a force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after to her father will I break, and the conclusion is, she shall be thine. In practice let us put it presently.
He's very busy about it. Oh, but brother, I can tell you sweet things that you yet dreamt not of.
Are they good?
As the event stands, they have a good. They show well how. The Prince and Claudio walking in a thick peach garden in mine alley were much overheard by a man of mine. The Prince discovered to Claudio that he loved my niece, your daughter, and meant to acknowledge it this night in a dance. And if he found her accordant, he meant to take the present time by the tongue and instantly break with you of it.
Had the fellow any wit that told you this?
A good sharp fellow. Let me send for him and question him yourself.
No! We'll hold it as a dream till it appear itself, but I will acquaint my daughter with all, that she may be the better prepared for an answer, if her adventures be true. Go you and tell her of it. Cousins! You know what you have to do. Oh, I cry you mercy, friend. Go you with me, and I will use your skill. Good cousin, have a care in this busy time.
pleasure in the occasion that breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing bring it?
If not a present remedy, at least a patient sufferance.
I wonder that thou, being, as though safe thou art, born under Saturn, goes about to apply a moral medicine to a mortifying mischief. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause and smile at no man's jests. Eat when I have stomach and wait on no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy and wait on no man's business. And laugh when I am merry and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make full show of it, not till you can do so without control. You have, of late, stood out against your brother, and you have taken newly into his grace, where it is impossible you should take true root but by the fair weather you create yourself. You must frame this season for your own nourishment.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace, and it better fits my blood to be disdained of all than to fashion a carriage to rob love from any. In this, though I cannot be said to be a flattering, honest man, it must not be denied but that I am a plain-dealing villain. I am trusted with a muzzle and enfranchised with a claw, for I have decreed not to sing in my cage. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be as I am, and seek not to alter me.
Make you no use of this discontent.
I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? What news, Baraccio?
I came yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonardo, and I can give you intelligence of the intended marriage.
Will it serve for anyone to build mischief on? What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquietness?
Mary is your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio.
Even he.
A proper squire. And who? Which way looks he?
Mary on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonardo.
A very forward march chick. How came you to this?
Being entertained for a perfumer's out of smoky and musty room, come me, the prince and Claudio, hand in hand in sad conference. I went me behind the arras, and there heard it agreed upon to which your hero for himself, and then having obtained her, give her to Count Claudio.
Come, let us thither. This may prove food to my displeasure. That young start up with all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him any way, I bless myself every way. You are both sure and will assist me.
With that, my lord.
Let us to the great supper. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued. Would the cook were of my mind. Shall we go prove what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your lordship.
Was not Count John here at supper?
I saw him not.
How tartly that gentleman looks. I cannot look upon him, but I am heartburn now or after.
He is a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The one too like an image and says nothing. The other too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
Then half Signor Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and half Count John's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, such a man could win any woman in the world, if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue.
In faith, she's too cursed.
To curse is more than cursed. I shall lessen God sending that way. For it is said God sends a cursed cow short horns, but to To a cow too cursed, he sends none.
So by being too cursed, God will send you no horns.
Just if he send me no husband, for the which blessing I am at him upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I'd rather lie him with woolen.
You may light on a husband that hath no beard.
And what shall I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman. He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. He that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, well, I am not for him. Therefore I will even take 6 pence in earnest of the bear ward, and lead his apes into hell.
Well, then go you into hell.
No, but to the gate. And there will the devil meet me like an old cuckold with horns on his head and say, "Get you to heaven, Beatrice, get you to heaven. Here's no place for you, maids." So deliver I up my apes, and away with St. Peter to the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there we live as merry as the day is long.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, babe, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, "Father, as it pleases you." But yet for all that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, "Father, as it pleases me."
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make man of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a pierce of valiant dust, to make an account of her life to a clod of wayward marl? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I hold it a sin to match in kindred.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
The fault will be in the music, cousin, if you be not wooed in good time. If the prince be too important, tell him there's measure in everything, and so dance out the answer. For hear me, hero. Wooing, wedding, and repenting is as a Scotch jig, a measure, and a sync pace. The first suit, hot and hasty as a Scotch jig, as full as fantastical. The wedding, mannerly modest as a measure, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad legs falls into a sync pace, faster and faster, till he sink into his grave.
Cousin, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
I have a good eye, uncle. I can see at church by daylight.
The revelers are entering, brother. Make good room.
Walk about with your friend.
So you look sweetly and walk softly and say nothing. I'm yours for the walk, and especially when I walk away.
With me in your company.
When I say so when I please.
When please you say so.
When I like your favor.
Speak low if you speak loud.
Well, I wish you did like me. So not I. For your own sake, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is one.
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better. The hearers may cry, amen.
God match me with a good dance.
Amen.
And God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done. Answer when
No more words. The clerk is answered.
I know you well enough. You are Senor Antonio.
At a word, I am not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
To tell you true, I counterfeit them.
You could not do him so ill well unless you were the very man. You are he. You are he.
At a word, I am not.
Come, come. Do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit? Can virtue hide itself? Go to, Mum. You are he. Graces have appeared, and there's an end.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are?
Not now.
That I were disdainful, and had my good wit out of 100 merry tales, why, Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did he ever make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why? He's the prince's jester. A very dull fool. Only his gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but liberties delight in him. And the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them when they laugh at him and beat him. I'm sure he's in a flea. I would that he had boarded me.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. He'll but break a comparison or two on me, and which peradventure, not marked or laughed at, strikes him into melancholy. And then is a partridge wing saved, for the fool will eat no supper that night. We must follow the rules.
In every good thing.
And if they lead to any ill, leave them.
Sure, my brother is amorous on Hero, and withdraws her father to break with her about it. The ladies follow her, and but one riser remains. And that is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are you not Signor Benedict?
You know me well. I am he.
Signor, you are very near my brother in his love. He is enamored on Hero. I pray you dissuade him from her. She is no equal to his birth. You may do the part of an honest man in telling him so.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection. So did I too. Heard him swear he would marry her tonight.
Oh, come, let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in the name of Benedict, but hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so the prince woos for himself. And thus all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself, and trust no agent, for beauty is a witch against whom faith melteth into blood. This is an accident of hourly misproof, which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudio,
Yea, the same.
come will you go with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow about your own business counting. What fashion will you wear the garland in? About your neck or under your arm? You must wear it one way, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
Why, that's spoken like an honest drovier. So they sell bullocks. But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me.
Now you strike like the blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you'll beat the post.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now he'll creep into sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me, and not know me. The prince is fool. It may be that I go under that title because I am married. And so am I apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter, disposition of Beatrice that gives the world into her person, and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Now, Signor, where's the Count? Have you seen him?
In troth, my lord, I have played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the goodwill of his young lady. And I offered him my company to a willow tree, either to make him a garland, as being forsaken, or to bind him up a rod as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his fault?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy, who, being overjoyed at finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion, and he steals it.
Would you make a trust to transgression? The transgression is in the stealer.
Yet it had not been amiss that the rod had been made, and the garland too. For the garland he might have worn himself, and the rod he might have bestowed on you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I will but teach them to sing, and restore them to the owner.
If they're singing, answer your saying, by my faith you say honest.
The lady Beatrice hath a quarrel to thee. The gentleman that danced with her told her she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. An oak, but with one green leaf on it, would have answered her. My very visor began to assume life and scolded her. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester. I've stood like a man at a mark with a whole army shooting at me. She speaks poniards, and every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there were none living near her, she would infect to the North Star. I would not marry her, though she were endowed with all that Adam had left before he transgressed. She would have made Hercules have turned spit dead, and have cleft his club to make the fire too. Come, talk not of her. I would to God some scholar would conjure her, for indeed, while she is here, a man may live as quiet in hell as in sanctuary, and people sin upon purpose, because they would go thither. So indeed, all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follow her.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go on the slightest errand now you can devise to send me on. I will fetch you a toothpicker from the furthest inch of Asia, rather than hold 3 words conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me.
None but to desire your good company.
Oh, God, sir, here is a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Yea, my lord. He lent it me a while, and I gave him use for it. A double heart for his single one. Marry once before he won it of me with false dice. Therefore your grace may well say I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
So I would not he should do me, my lord, lest I should prove the mother of fools. I have brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
Why? How now, Count? Wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then? Sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is not sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but civil, Count. Civil as an orange. And something of that jealous complexion.
Faith, lady, I think your blazon be true. Although I'll be sworn, if he be, his conceit is false. Here, Claudio. I have wooed for thee, and fair hero is won. I have broke with her father, and his goodwill obtained. Name the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take me of my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and then grace say amen to it.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. I give away myself and joke upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot stop his mouth with a kiss, and let him not speak neither.
If faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yea, I think it, poor fool. It keeps on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
And so she doth, cousin.
Oh, good Lord for alliance. And thus goes everyone to the world but I. And I am sunburned. I should sit in a corner and cry, hey ho, for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's getting. Have your grace ne'er a brother like you? It was said your father could get excellent husbands if a maid could come by him.
Will you have me, lady?
No. Unless I might have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. I beseech your grace pardon me. I was born to speak with all mirth and no matter.
Oh, your silence most offends me, and to be married best becomes you. For out of question you were born in a merry hour.
Oh, no, sure, my lord. My mother cried, and then there was a star that danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy.
Niece, will you look to those things I told you of?
I cry you mercy, uncle. By your grace's pardon.
By my troth, pleasant-spirited lady.
There's little of the melancholy element in her, my lord.
She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means. She mocks all her rulers out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord! My lord. If they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
County Claudio, when mean you go to church?
Tomorrow. Time goes on crutches till love have all his rights.
Not till Monday, my dear son, which is hence a just 7th night, and a time too brief, too, to have all things answer my mind.
Claudio, I warn thee, the time shall not go idly by us. I will, in the interim, undertake one of Hercules' labors. That is, to bring the Lady Beatrice and Signor Benedict into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I would fain have it a match, and I doubt not but to fashion it. If you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction.
My lord, I am for you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings. And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero.
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband I know. Thus far can I praise him. He is of a noble strain of approved valor and confirmed honesty. I shall teach you how to humor your cousin so that she may fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your true help, shall so minister upon Benedict that in despite of his quick wit and queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonardo.
Nay, my lord, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will be medicinable to me. I am sick in displeasure towards him, and whatsoever comes athwart his affections ranges evenly with mine. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear me.
Show me briefly how. I believe I told your lordship a year since how much I'm in the favor of
Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman, the hero.
I remember. I can, at any unseasonable instant of the night, appoint her to look out in her lady's chamber window. What life is in that to be the death of this marriage?
The poison of that lies in you to temper. Go you to the prince your brother, spare not to tell him that he hath wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio, whose estimation do you mightily hold up, to a contaminated stale, such a one as hero.
What proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo Hero, and kill Leonardo. Looking for any other issue?
Only to despite him I will endeavor anything.
Go then. Find me a meet hour to jot down Pedro and the Count Claudio alone. Tell him that you know that Hero loves me. Intend kind of zeal both the prince and Claudio as in love of your brother's honor who hath made this match, and his friend's reputation, who is thus like to be cousin to the semblance of a maid that you have discovered thus. They will scarcely believe this without trial, offer them instances which shall appear no less likely to deceive me. At her chamber window, hear me call Margaret Hero, hear Margaret turn me Claudio, and bring them to see this the very night before the intended wedding, for in the meantime I will so fashion the matter that Hero shall be absent. And there will appear such seeming truth of Hero's disloyalty that jealousy will become assurance, and all the preparation over.
Grow this to an adverse issue it can, I will put it into practice. Be you cunning in the working of this, and thy fee is 1,000 ducats.
Be you constant in the accusation that my cunning shall not shame you.
I will presently go learn the day of marriage.
Margaret, in my chamber window lies a book. Bring it hither to me in the orchard.
I am here already, sir.
I know that, but I would have thee hence inherit it. I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he had laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose like an honest man and a soldier, and now is he turned to orthography. His words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician, and her hair shall be of what color it please God. The prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Come, shall we hear this music?
Yea, my good lord, how still the evening is, as hushed on purpose to grace harmony.
Sees you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord. The music ended will fit the kickbox with a word.
Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
Oh, good be Lord, that's not so bad a voice to slander music any more than once.
Nay, sing, I pray thee, and let me woo no more.
Because you talk of wooing, I shall say, since many wooer doth commence the suits of her who thinks unworthy, yet he woos, but woos very much.
I pray thee, or if thou wilt hold longer argument, do it in notes.
Note this before my notes. It's not a note of mine, it's worth a noting.
Why, these are very crotchets that he speaks. Notes forsooth and nothing.
Now is his soul ravished. Is it not strange that sheep's guts should hail souls out of men's bodies? Well, a horn for my money when all's done.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no. Men, what deceive us evermore, one foot in sea, and one on shore, to one thing, constant never, then sigh not so, but let them when be you ply that morning, converting all your sounds of woe into hay, nonny, nonny, sing no more, did he sing no of a dawn so dull and heavy, the fraud of men were rather so, since summer first was eve, even sigh not so, but let them when be you ply that morning, converting all your sounds of woe into hay, nonny, nonny.
My troth, a good song.
Ill singer, my lord.
No, faith. Thou singest well enough for a ship.
And he had been a dog that should have howled thus, they would have hanged him. But I hope his bad voice bode no mischief.
Yea, Mary, dost thou hear, Balthazar? Get us some excellent music, for tomorrow night we will have it at the Lady Hero's chamber window.
Unless I come, my lord.
Do so, farewell. Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
Oh, I stalk on, the foul sits. I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither, but most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed ever to abhor.
Is it possible? sits the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection. It is past the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Oh God, counterfeit. There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook well, this fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? She will sit you. You, heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
How, I pray you amaze me. I would have thought her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
I should think this a gull, but that the bearded fellow speaks it. And knavery sure cannot hide itself in such reverence.
He hath taken an infection. Hold it up.
Hath she made her affections known to Benedict?
No. And she swears she never will, that's her torment.
'Tis true indeed. So your daughter says. Shall I, says she, that have so often countered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
This, says she now, and she is beginning to write, for she'll be up 20 times a night, and there she will sit in her smock till she have writ a sheet of paper, my daughter tells us all.
Now you talk of a sheet of paper. I'm reminded of a pretty jest your daughter told us of.
Oh, when she had writ it and was reading it over, she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheets.
That.
Oh, she tore the letter into 1,000 halfpence, railed at herself that she should be so embarrassed to write to one she knew would flout her. I measure him, says she, by my spirit. I should flout him if he writ to me, yea, though I love him, I should.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, God give me patience.
It doth indeed. My daughter says so. Oh, and the ecstasy hath so much overborne her that my daughter is sometime afeard she will do a desperate outrage to herself. 'Tis most true.
It were good that Benedict knew it by some other, then, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it, and torment the poor lady worse.
She's an excellent sweet lady, and out of all suspicion she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything. But in loving Benedict.
My lord, wisdom and blood combating in so tender a body, we have 10 proofs to 1 that blood hath the victory. I feel sorry for her as I have just cause, being her uncle and her guardian.
I would she had bestowed this dotage upon me. I would have doffed all other respects and made her half myself. I pray you, tell Benedict of it, and hear what he shall say.
Were it good, think you?
Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he do not love her, and she will die ere her love be known, and she will die if he woo her, rather than bate one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well. If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
Before God, and in my mind, very wise.
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
And I take him to be valiant.
And in the managing of quarrels, you may say he is wise, for either he avoids them with great discretion, or undertakes them with a most Christian-like fear.
If he do fear God, he must necessarily keep peace. If he break peace, he ought to enter into a quarrel with fear and trembling.
Well, so will he do. Well, I am sorry for your need. Shall we go and find Benedict and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
No, that's impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. I love Benedict well, and I do wish he could modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy so good a lady.
My lord, when you walk, dinner is ready.
If he do not dote upon her upon this, I will never trust my expectations.
Let there be the same net spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewomen carry. The sport will be when they hold one in opinion of the other's dotage. No matter. Let us send her to call him in to dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me. Why? It must be requited. They say I will bear it proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she would rather die than give any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that hear the detractions and can put them to mending. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis a truth, I can bear them witness. And virtuous? 'Tis so. I cannot reprove it. And wise, but for loving me. By my troth, 'tis no addition to her wit, nor no great argument for her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. Oh. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? The man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall these quits and sentences and paper bullets of the brain awe a man from the career of his humor? No! The world must be peopled. When I said I should die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure in the message, then.
Yea, just so much as you may choke upon a nice point and choke a doll withal. You have no stomach, signor. Fare you well.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pain to thank me. That's as much as to say, any pains I take for you are as easy as thanks. If I do not take pity on her, I am a villain. I will go and get her
I'll make her come. I warned you, cousin Louis.
So when Beatrice doth come, as we do trace up and down this alley, our talk must only be of Benedict. When I do meet him, let it be that to praise him more than ever man did merit. My talk to thee will be of how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is little Cupid's crafty arrow made.
close to the ground to hear our contents.
The pleasantest angling is to see the fish cut with her golden oars the silver stream and greedily devour the treacherous bait. So angled with Beatrice, who even now is couched within the woodbine coverture. Fear you not, my partner, my love.
Then go we near her, and let her ear lose nothing of the false, sweet bait that we lay for it. No, truly, Ursula, she is too disdainful.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my betrothed lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them that if they truly loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full as fortunate a bed as ever Beatrice shall couch upon?
I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man, but nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing all that they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that to her all matter else seems weak. She cannot love, nor take no shape, nor project of affection. She is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so. Therefore, certainly it were not good she knew of Benedict's love, lest she make sport at it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a man how wise, how young, how noble, how rarely featured, but she would spell him backward, and so turned she every man the wrong side out.
Sure. Such harping is not commendable.
No, not to be so odd and from all fashions as Beatrice is cannot be commendable. But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, oh, she would laugh me out of myself. She would knock me into air. She would press me to death with wit. Therefore let Benedict like covered fire consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were a better death than die with mops, which is as bad as die with ticklings.
Yet, tell her of it. Hear what she will say.
No. Rather, I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passions. As for my cousin, I will devise some honest slander to stain her name with. One doth not know how much an ill word may empoison life.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be so without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Signor Benedict.
He is the only man of Italy, always accepted, my dear Claudio.
I pray you, madam, forgive me for speaking my fancy. Signor Benedict, for shape, for bearing, argument, and valor, goes foremost through Italy.
Indeed, he hath an excellent good name.
His excellence did earn it ere he had it. When are you married, madam?
Why, every day. Tomorrow. Come, help me find some attires which is best to furnish me with tomorrow.
She's lying, I warn you.
You have called her, madam, and if it proves so, then loving goes by halves. Some Cupid kills with arrows, others with traps.
What fires in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on. I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it, better than reportingly.
I do but stay till your marriage be consummate, and then go I toward Aragon.
I'll bring you thither, my lord, if you'll vouchsafe me.
Nay, I will only be bold for Benedict in my company. From the crown of his head to the sole of his foot, he is all mirth. He hath a heart as sound as a bell, and his tongue is the clapper. For whatever his heart thinks, his tongue speaks.
Gallant, I am not as I have been.
So say I, methinks you are sadder.
I hope he be in love.
Hang him, truant. There's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. Nay, if he be sad, he wants money.
I have the toothache.
Draw it.
Hang it.
You must hang it first and draw it afterwards.
What sigh for a toothache?
Where is but a humor or a worm?
Everyone can master grief, but he that has it.
Yet say I, he is in love.
He is no fool for folly, as you would have it appear he is.
If he be not in love, there is no believing old tales.
Hath any man seen him at the barber's?
No, but the barber's man hath been seen with him.
Indeed, he looks younger than he did.
Nay, he rubs himself with civet. Can you smell him out by that?
That's enough to say. The sweet youth's in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy.
Nay, but his jesting spirit, which is now crept into a lute string and governed by stops.
Indeed, this tells a heavy tale for him. Conclude that he is in love.
Nay, but I know who loves him.
That I would know too. I warrant one that knows him not.
Yes. And his ill conditions. And, in despite of all, dies for him.
She shall be buried with her face upwards.
Yet this is no charm for the toothache. Old Signor, walk aside. I have studied some 8 or 9 wise words to speak to you, which these hobby horses must not hear.
For my life to break with him about Beatrice.
By this, Hero and Margaret have played their roles with Beatrice, and so the two bears will not fight one another when they meet.
My lord and God save you.
Good dead, brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it please, yet Count Claudio may hear, for what I would speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that, he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think I love you not. Let that appear hereafter, and aim better at me than by that I now will manifest. For my brother, I think he holds you well, and in dearness of heart have hoped to effect your ensuing marriage. Surely suit ill spent and labor ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened, for she has been too long a-talking of. The lady is disloyal.
Who, Hero?
Even she. Leonato's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word is too good to paint out her wickedness. I could say she were worse, think you of a worse title, and I will fit her to it. Wonder not till further warned. Go with me tonight, and you shall see her chamber window enter, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her, then tomorrow wed her, but it would better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If you dare not trust that you see, confess not that you know. If you will follow me, I will show you enough. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I should see anything tonight why I should not marry, in the congregation tomorrow where I should wed, there will I shame her.
And since I wooed for thee to obtain her, I shall go with thee to disgrace her.
I will disparage her no farther for you are my witnesses. Bear it coldly, but till midnight. Then let the issue show itself.
Oh, day untowardly turned.
Oh, mischief, strangely thwarting.
Oh, plain right well prevented. So shall you say, when you have seen the sequel.
Beautiful. That would be not I went to Brussels while I was still keeping kosher. I didn't get to eat. I didn't get to get a waffle. I had chocolate and cookies, but I didn't get a waffle. I gotta go back. Like, if I'm gonna travel, like, I'm not gonna go back to where I've already been. But Belgium, like, Belgium's waffles. Literally every street corner of waffles.
I think it's fine. We would have to fix the lights.
We have to fix the lights.
We would have to.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Did the police come?
Yeah,
we wanted it more straight, but unfortunately, sort of so I can't. I wanted to see
There was
It is. It's sort of fun.
people cut all the
I did. It turns out I could have fun.
Talking about each other.
someone spent a lot of time
I see that. You guys are doing it? You guys enjoy the thing that's happening up there? Yeah. We see the CPU too. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, no. I've got nothing else going on, clearly. Not busy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make your day there. Leaving New York at like 5:30
I will say, the scene where everyone was doing like the masquerade was perfect. Like you could see all the little conversations happening.
Yeah.
All the little stuff.
A lot of effort was put in to make that scene feel
That kind of stuff felt real and B, like exactly because the tone of that was perfect. And even a little like right in the character like that, talking to someone else, like
and I started the corner and I'm talking to Claudia and I'm like, hey, you should go over there. You should go talk to people. And Claudia's like, it's like, okay, we'll be awkward in the corner, I guess. See ya.
yeah, no, I tried to track it for guys.
At this point, there's so many people.
Also the one I just like just for
Yes. You said that. Yeah, I know that. Oh, you're here. Hello. Welcome to the thing. How? How do you not know? Okay. I fixed. Hopefully the camera will be a little less overexposed. I love tech things. I'm the camera guy. I be camera. No. That camera is $4,000. That is not my camera. What?
know that.
That's true.
I got it.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the second half. Yeah. My legs. Enjoy the show. I don't know how you. Oh, you mean like when they're scuttling.
Last time I was doing
After this, I'll like send you a video.
Please do. You're one of my favorite characters, at least. Thank you. Just I love the the hat really puts it all together. I love the characters. Those are awesome. I just look like I don't even know. I just look like a ticket booth, but that's a.
You walk out on like
I gotta see that.
Back in 8.
Alright, Sam. Enjoy the rest. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Text me if you need anything. It's the first thing that comes up when you search this music.
Oh, so you like, oh, okay. I thought this was unrelated. I thought you were just like,
I'm going to be watching some breakfast, but I have to search and also life is not to be confused with maybe two. They're different. They're sisters. Sisters, not twins. Yeah. Just like my eyebrows. I'm going to do so much I called the first half of the yesterday and went straight to school and someone comes like that. A lot to do. This is, now I see why you're like going like I have 8 million movies. Like I was not. about the strawberry cookie? Like, I have a big thing, right? Because without a big thing, I'm just going, hey guys! I mean, yeah, I guess it's 4 notes.
But like it sounds good.
It's a lot of strawberry. Oh god. Not good. Not a good strawberry. Oh no. Okay. I think perhaps. Wow. Perhaps that was wise. That's no good. That's really Sonic effect of. Oh, that's a Sonic effect of. I haven't heard of it. It's the one when he executed. I have not seen it. Is that English? No, it's a video game. Oh, just that's awesome. There's this little bit in the fandom where he catches her. Yeah. And he's soft, but I had to try. And he goes, no, you're heavy. That's all. Oh, he has a human drop. Right. That's so cool for him. It's like the biggest compliment ever, actually. Well, that's a weird way to think about it. Oh, so I look like a kid. Right. Hey, understand our lunch or there is. So if it plays well, but not sound no, I'm really into watching. I have 400 hours on it. I'm right. But like, yeah. Let's go get one. And that's where
Are you good men and true?
Yea, or else were pity, but they should suffer salvation, body and soul.
Nay, that were a punishment too good for them. They should have any allegiance in them, being chosen for the prince's watch.
Well, give them in charge, neighbor Dogberry.
First, who among you the most desertless man to be constable of the watch?
Hugh Locate, sir? Or George Sittle, for they can write and read.
Come hither, neighbor Sickle. God has blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature. Both which, Master Constable. You heard! I knew it would be your answer. Well, for your favor, sir, give God thanks and make no boast of it. You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for Constable of the Watch. Therefore, bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
How if he will not stand?
Why then take no note of him, but let him go and presently call the rest of the watch together. And thank God that you are rid of the name.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, he's none of the prince's subjects.
True, and they are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise in the streets. For the watch to battle and to talk is most tolerable, and not to be endured.
We would rather sleep than talk. We know it belongs to a watch.
Why, you speak like a most ancient and quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Only have a care that your bills be not stolen. You are to call it on the ale house and bid those that are drunk get them to bed. Probably will not. We'll let them alone till they are sober then. If they make you not, well, the better answer is they are not the men you took them for.
Well, sir.
If you do meet a thief, you may suspect him to be no true man. But for such kind of men, well, the less you meddle or make with them, why the more is for your honesty. If you know to be a thief, shall I not lay hands on it? Truly, by your office you may. But I think those that touch pitch will be defiant. The most peaceable way for you, if you do take a thief, is to let him show himself what he is, and steal himself out of your company.
You've always been called a merciful man, partner.
Truly, I would not hang a dog by my will. Much less a man than the honest man.
It is very true.
Well, this is the end of the charge. You, constable, are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince in the night, you may stag him.
Nay, by our lady, I think he cannot.
Perhaps he means to one on it. He that knows the statutes may stay him. Marry, not without the prince be willing. For indeed, the watch ought to offend no man, and it is an offense to stay a man against his will.
By our lady, I think it be so.
Well, good night, masters. If a matter of any way chances, call up me, keep your fellows' counsels, and your own. And good night. Come, neighbor.
Well, masters, we hear our charge. Let us go sit here upon the church bench till 2. Then all to bed.
One word more, honest ladies. I pray you, watch about Signor Leonato's door tonight. The wedding being there tomorrow, there was a great coil tonight. But you, be vigilant, I beseech you.
What, Conrad? These things are not. Conrad, I say.
Dear man, I'm at thy elbow.
Master, my elbow itched. I thought there would a scab follow.
Will be an answer for that. And now, forward with thy tale.
Stand me close, and I will, like a true drunkard, over all of thee.
Some treason, masters, it stands close.
Therefore know, I have earned of Don John 1,000 ducats. Should any villainy be so dear?
Thou shouldst rather ask if it were possible any villainy could be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones may make what price they will.
Wonder at it. That shows thou art unconformed. Thou knowest that the fashion of a doublet or a hat or a cloak is nothing to a man.
Yes, it is apparel.
I mean the fashion.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
I may as well say the fool's the fool.
But seest thou not what a deformed thief this fashion is? I know that deformed. He's been a vile thief this 7th year, because up and down like a Dutchman, I remember his name.
No, 'twas the rain on the house.
Seest thou not, I say, what a deformed thief this fashion is?
I see now that the fashion wears out more apparel than the man. But art not thou thyself pity with the fashion, that thou hast shifted out of thy tale into telling me of the fashion?
Not so neither. But no, tonight I have wooed Margaret, the Lady Hero's gentlewoman, by the name of Hero. She leads me out her mistress's chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale vilely. I should first tell thee how the prince and Claudio and my master, planted and placed and possessed by my master Don John, saw in the orchard this amiable encounter.
I thought Margaret was hero.
2 of them did, the Prince and Claudia, but the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret. And partly by the rose which first possessed them, partly by the dark night which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy which did uphold me, slander that Don John had made, away went Claudio in a rage, swore he would meet with her as he was appointed next morning at the temple, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he had saw overnight, and send her home without a husband.
We charge you in the prince's name, Stain. Call up the right master constable. We've here covered the most dangerous piece of lechery that was ever done in the Commonwealth. Anyone deformed is among them. I know him. He wears the law. You'll be made pricked to corn forth, I warrant you.
Masters!
Never speak! We charge you. Let us obey you. Come up with us.
We are like to prove a goodly commodity being taken up in these night fails.
A goodly commodity, I warrant you.
Come. We'll obey you.
Good Ursula, might my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise? I will read. And bid her come hither. Well,
Troth, I think your other rebuffs were better.
no, pray thee, good knight, I'll wear this.
For my troth's not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so.
Well, my cousin is a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this. Your gown's the most rare fashion of thing.
I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so.
And that exceeds them saying.
Tis but a nightgown in respect of yours. Cloth of gold, cuts the lace with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts, round underborn for bluish tinsel. But for a fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth 10 pounds.
Not to be due to wear it. My heart is exceeding heavy.
Will you have your suit by the way of a man?
Fie upon me! Art not ashamed?
Of what, lady? Of speaking honorably? I'll offend no one. Is there any harm in the heavier for a husband? None, I think. Maybe the right husband and the right wife. Otherwise, this life is not heavy. Ask my lady Beatrice, else here she comes.
Good morrow, cuz.
Good morrow, sweet hero.
Oh, why how now? Do you speak in the sick tune?
I'm out of all other tunes, methinks. 'Tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time you were ready. Oh, by my troth, I'm exceeding ill. For a hawk, a horse, or a hump. For the letter that begins them all. H.
God send everyone there.
Heart's desire.
These gloves that cannot set me, they are an excellent perfume.
Oh, I'm stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell.
A maid and stuff.
It is good to catch you. God help me. God help me. How long have you professed apprehension?
Even since you left it. Doth not kind wit become me so rarely?
It does not seem enough. You should wear it in your cap. Oh, by my troth, I am sick.
Give you some of this distilled cards for a hit. And lay it on your heart. 'Tis the only thing for a quarrel. There thou prickest her with the thistle.
Benedictus? Why, Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus?
Moral? No. By my troth, I have no moral in me. I meant plain homely thistle. You may think perchance I think you are in love. Nay, dear lady.
brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Mary, that it is!
Yes, in truth it is, sir.
What is it, my good friends?
Ferdinand Burgess, sir, speaks a little of the matter. An old man, and though his wits are not so blunt as God help me, I would desire they were. He is as honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes, sir. I thank God I'm as honest as any man living. That is an old man, and no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous. Palabras, neighbor Burgess.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
It pleases your worship to say so, but we are but the poor Duke's officers. But truly, for my own part, if I were as tedious as a king, I could find it in my heart to bestow it all on your worship.
All thy tediousness on me.
Yea, and for £1,000 more than it is. For I have heard a good explanation of your worship as any man in the city, and though I be but a poor man, I'm glad to hear it.
And so am I.
I would fain know what you have to say.
Mary, sir, our watch tonight, accepting your worship's presence, have taken a couple of as errant knaves as any in Messina.
An old man will be talking, they say, when the age is in, the wit is out. God help us. Well said in faith, neighbor Burgess. Well, God's a good man, and when two men ride a horse, one must ride behind. An honest soul in faith. All men are not alike. Alas, good neighbor.
Indeed, neighbor, he comes too short of you.
This God gives.
I must leave you.
Wait, sir, I watch, sir, have indeed comprehended two auspicious persons, which we would have examined before your worship this morning.
Take their examination yourself, and bring it me. I am now in great haste, as it may appear unto you.
It shall be suffragettes.
Drink some wine ere you go. Fare you well.
Oh, brother! They stay upon you to give your daughter to her husband.
I'll wait upon them. I am ready.
Go to. We are to examination these men.
And we must do it wisely.
We shall spare no weight. Only get the learned writer to set down our excommunication and meet me at the jail.
Friar Francis, be brief, only to the plain form of marriage.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady.
No. To be married to her, Friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count.
I do.
if either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, charge you on your souls to answer it.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any, Count?
I dare make his answer no.
Oh, women dare do. Women may do what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now? Interjections.
Standing by, friar. Father, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely son as God did give her me.
And what have I, whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing unless you render her again.
Ah, sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friends. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Oh, behold how like a maid she blushes here. Comes not this blood as modest evidence to witness simple virtue? Would you not swear, all you who see her, that she were made by these exterior shows? But she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blushes guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married. Not to knit my soul to an approved wanton.
Dear my lord, if you have in your own truth vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity.
I know what you would say. You would say if I had known her, I would know she did embrace me as a husband. No, Leonardo. I never tempted her with word too large, but showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on the seeming, I will write against it. You seem to me as Dian in her orb, as chaste as the bud ere it be blood blown, but you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus.
Is my lord well that he doth speak so wise?
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand disgraced that I'm gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken, or do I but dream?
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true.
True? Oh God! Leonardo, stand I here. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this face hero's, or our eyes our own?
All this is so, but what of this, my lord?
Let me but move one question to your daughter, and bid her answer truly.
I charge thee do so as thou art my child.
God defend me, what kind of catechizing call you this?
What man was he? Talked with you yesternight betwixt the hours of 12 and 1. If you are a maid, answer this.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why then you are no maid? Leonardo, I am sorry you must hear. On my honor, myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night, speak with a ruffian at her chamber window, who hath indeed, most like a liberal villain, confessed to the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
Fie, they are not to be named, my lord, not to be spoke of. There is not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I am sorry for thy much misgovernment.
Oh, hero, what hero hadst thou been? But fare thee well, most foul, most fair. Farewell, most pure impiety and impious purity. For thee, I'll lock up all gates of love, turn all beauty into thoughts of harm, and never more be gracious.
No man's dagger here a point for me!
Oh, now, cousin, we're pushing you down! Come, let us go. These things brought us to light. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Abdul, help! Hero! My hero! Abdul, Senor, meditate, friar! Meditate not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished for. How now, cousin hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Oh, The story that is printed in her blood. Do not live here, or do not open thine eyes. Myself would strike at thy life. Grieve died. I had but one, oh one too much by thee. Why had I one? Why? Was thou ever lovely in my eyes? Why? Had I not, with charitable hands, took up a beggar's issue at my gates, who smirched thus, and mired with infamy, I might have said, no part of it is mine. This shame derives itself from unknown loins, but mine. And mine I loved, and mine I praised, and mine that I was proud on. Oh, she is fallen into a pit of ink that the wide sea hath dropped too few to wash her fleeting, and insult too little, which may seethe and give to her foul-tainted flesh.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so attired in wonder I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is alive!
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
Oh, truly not, although until last night I have this past 12 months been her bedfellow. Confirm. Yes. With the princes lie, and Claudia lie, who loved her so that speaking of her foulness washed it with tears, hence from her let her die.
Hear me a little. By noting of this lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her cheeks. 1,000 innocent chains in angel whiteness did beat away those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn away the errors these princes hold against her maiden truth. 'Twas not my readings or my observations. 'Twas not my age, my reverence, my calling, my divinity. If this sweet lady lie not guiltless here, under some biting error.
Friar, it cannot be. Thou seest that all the virtue she hath left is that she will not add to her damnation a sin of perjury. Why seekest thou then to cover with excuse that which appears in proper nakedness?
Lady, what man is he you are accused of?
They know that do accuse me. I know none. If I know more than any maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. Oh, my father. Prove you that I converse with any man in hours unmeet, or that I yesterday maintained the changing words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death!
There is some strange misprision in the princes.
The two of them have the very bent of honor. And if their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice of it lives in John the bastard, whose spirit soil in frame of their limbs.
I know not. If they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well treat it.
Let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here the princes left for dead. Let her secretly be kept in a while and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, hang mournful epitaphs on your family's old monument, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What will become of this? What will this do?
Marriage in slander to remorse. She, dying, as it must so be maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. So will it fare with Claudio. When he shall hear she died upon his words, then shall he mourn, if ever love had interest in his liver, and wish he had not so accused her. Let this be so, and doubt not but that success will fashion the event in better shape than I can lay it down in likelihood.
Signor Leonardo, let the friar advise you. The And though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto the prince and Claudio, yet by mine honor I will deal in this as secretly and justly as your soul.
Being that I know inward, the smallest twine may lead me.
Is well consented. Presently away. Come, lady. Die to live. This wedding day is perhaps yet prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Hey, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
And how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
Very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you, but believe me not. And yet, I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I'm sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it. I protest I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest that I love you.
And do it with all my heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
And not for the wide world.
You kill me tonight. Farewell.
Tarry, Beatrice.
There is no love in you. I am gone though I am here. Nay, I pray you let me go.
Beatrice.
In faith I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare rather be friends with me than fight with mine enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not approved? In the height of the village. Scorned and dishonored by kinswoman of God, that I were a man. I would eat his heart in the morning.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Talk to the man out of the window. A proper saying.
Nay, but Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wronged. She is slandered. She is undone.
Beatrice.
Oh God, that I were a man for his sake, or had any friend that would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into courtesies. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grief.
Tarry, good Beatrice, by his hand I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you, in your soul, the Count Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Yet, as sure as I have thought or a soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I will kiss your hand, and so I leave you. By this hand, Claudio will render me a dear account. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead, and so farewell.
stool and a cushion, His Excellency.
Which be the malefactors?
That am I, and my partner.
Yes. Offenders that are to be examined. Let them come before the Master Constable.
Yea, Mary, let them be brought before me. What is your name, friend?
Baraccio.
Pray you, write down Baraccio. Yours, Sirrah?
I am a gentleman, sir, and my name is Conrad.
Write down Nectar Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yea, sir, we hope.
Right, they hope they serve God. But write God first, for God defend, but God should go before such villains. Masters, it is already proved that you are little more than false knaves. How answer you for yourselves?
Very, sir, we say we are none.
A marvelous witty fellow. Come hither, Sirrah, in your ear. It is thought you are false knaves.
Sir, we say to you, we are none.
Stand back! Have you been there none?
That's the counsel. You are not the way to examine. You must call forth the watch, which are the business.
Yeah, that's the aptest way. Masters, come forward. In the prince's name I charge you. Accuse these men.
This man said that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down, Prince John is a villain. Why, that's black perjury. To call the prince's brother a villain.
Master Constable.
Peace! Fellow, I do not like thy look. I promise thee.
What does you say else?
Mary, if he should receive 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Oh, that's flat burglary.
Why, yes, that is.
What else, fellow?
And then Count Claudio did meet you upon his word, disgrace the lady hero before the whole assembly, and not marry her.
Oh, villain! Thou will be condemned to everlasting redemption for this!
What else?
And
That's it. And that is more, masters, than he can deny. Prince John is this morning secretly stolen away, whilst heroes in this manner accused, in this very manner refused, and on the grief of this, suddenly died. Master Constable, let these men be bound abruptly and not. I will go before and show them their examination.
come, let them get me hands.
Let them be in the hands.
Wait, sir.
You are an ass! You are an ass! Dost thou not respect my place? Dost thou not respect my years? Oh, you would call me an ass! But masters, remember that I am an ass, though it be not written down, I am an ass. Oh, villain! Thou art full of pity! As shall be proved upon me by good witness! I am a wise man, and, which is more, an officer, and, which is more, a householder, and, which is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as any unskilled. Take them away! Oh, that I were to be written down an ass!
yourself. And 'tis not wisdom to second grief against yourself.
I pray thee cease thy counsel, which falls upon mine ears as profitless as water in a sieve. Bring me a father who so loved his child, whose joy of her is overwhelmed like mine, and bid him speak of patience. If such a one will smile and stroke his beard, patch grief with proverbs, bring him yet to me, and I of him will gather patience. But brother, there's no such man. For men can speak counsel and comfort to that grief which they themselves not feel, but taste in it. Their sorrow turns to passion, which before would have given perceptual medicine to rage, better madness into a silken thread, charm ache with air, and agony with words. No, no, brother! 'Tis all men's office to speak patience to those that wring under the load of sorrow, but no man's virtue nor sufficiency to be so moral when he shall enjoy the like himself. Therefore give me no counsel, my griefs cry louder than advertisement. Oh, I pray thee, peace.
Yet, then not all the harm upon yourself. Make those who offend you suffer too.
There thou speakest reason. Nay, I will do so. My soul doth tell me that hero is belied, and so shall Claudio know, and the prince, and all of them that thus dishonor her.
Ah, here come the prince and Claudio hastily.
Good den, good den.
Good day to both of you. Hear you, my lords.
We have some haste, Leonardo.
Some haste, my lord. Well, fare you well, my lord. Are you so hasty now? Well, all is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
If he could right himself with quarreling, some of us would lie low.
Who wrongs him?
Thou dost wrong me. Thou dissembler, thou. Nay, never lay that hand upon thy sword. I fear thee not.
Mary, beshrew my hand if it should give your age such cause of fear. In faith, my hand meant nothing to my sword.
Oh, tush, tush, man. Never fleer and jest at me. Know to thy head, Claudio, thou hast so wronged me and my innocent child that I am forced to lay my reverence by, and with gray hairs and bruise of many days do challenge thee to trial of a man. Thou hast belied mine innocent child, thy slander hath gone through and through her heart, and now she lies buried with her ancestors in a tomb where never scandal slept, save this of hers framed by thy villainy.
My villainy!
Thine, Claudio, I say thine.
You say not right, old man.
My lord, I'll prove it on his body if he dare, despite his nice fence and active practice.
Away, I will not to do with you.
Canst thou cast me? Thou hast killed mine innocent child. If thou killst me, boy, thou shalt kill a man.
Sir, boy, I will whip you from your poison fence! Nay, nay, as I am a gentleman, I will!
Brother.
Do not you meddle, let me handle this!
Gentlemen both, we will not wake your patience. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death. On my honor, she was charged with nothing but what was true and very full of proof.
My lord, my
I
lord!
will not hear you.
No. Come away, brother. I will be heard!
And shall, or some of us, will smart for it.
See, here comes the man we went to seek. Welcome, Signor. You are almost come to part, almost afraid.
We were like to have had our two noses snapped off by old men without teeth.
Leonardo and his brother. What thinkest thou? Had we fought, I doubt we should have been too young for them.
In a false quarrel there is no true valor. I came to seek you both.
We have been up and down to seek thee, for we are melancholy, and would fain have it beaten away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in my scabbard. Shall I draw it?
Thou were thy wit by thy side.
Never me did so, but many have been beside their wit. I will bid thee draw as we do the minstrels. Draw to pleasure us.
As I am an honest man, he looks pale. Art thou sick or angry?
What courage, man! Thou hast enough care in thee to kill a cat, but thou hast mettle enough in thee to kill care.
Sir, I shall meet your wit in the career, and you charge it against me. I pray you choose another subject.
Nay, give him another shaft, this last for a cross.
By this light he changes more and more. I think he be angry indeed.
If he be, he knows how to turn his girdle.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me for a challenge.
You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it good how you dare, with what you dare, and when you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Come, let me hear from you.
I will meet you, so that I may have good cheer.
Sir, your wit ambles well. It goes easily.
Shall I tell thee how Beatrice praised thy wit the other day?
God saw him when he was hid in the garden.
But when shall we set the savage bull's horns on the sensible Benedict's head?
Yea, in the text writ underneath, here dwells Benedict the married man.
Fare you well, boy. You know my mind. I will leave you now to your gossip-like humor. You break wits as braggarts do their blades, which, God be thanked, hurt not. My lord, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother, the bastard, is fled from Messina. You have among you killed a sweet and innocent lady. For my lord Blackbeard there, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with him.
He is in earnest.
In most profound earnest. And I'll bore it for the love of Beatrice.
And hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
What a pretty thing man is, when he goes in doublet and hose and leaves off his wit.
Then is he a giant to an ape, but then is an ape a doctor to such a man.
Did he not say my brother was fled?
Come you, sir. If justice cannot tame you, she shall ne'er weigh any more reasons in her balance. Nay, and you be a cursed hypocrite once, you must be looked to.
How now, two of my brother's men bound? Baroccio, what officers? What offense have these men done?
Marry, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanderers. Sixth, and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust things, and to conclude, they are ligates.
Firstly, I ask thee what's their offense. Thirdly, I ask thee what they have done. Sixth, and lastly, why they are committed, and to conclude, what you lay to their charge.
Rightly reasoned, and each in his own division.
Masters, who have you offended, that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. Well, what's your offense?
Sweet prince, let me go no further than my answer. I have deceived even your very eyes, where your wisdoms could not undercover these. Shallow fools, I brought to light. You in the night overheard me confessing to this man how Don John, your brother, incensed me to slander the Lady Hero. How you were brought into the orchard and saw me court Margaret in Hero's garments. How you disgraced her, when you should marry her. My villainy they have upon record, which I had rather see with my death than repeat over to my shame. The lady is dead upon mine and my master's false accusation, and briefly, I desire nothing but the reward of a villain.
Runs not this speech like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison whilst he had done of it.
But did my brother set thee on to this?
Yea,
and paid me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
Oh, sweet hero, now thy image doth appear, the rare semblance that I loved at first.
Come, bring the plaintiffs away. By this time our sexton hath reformed, Signor Leonato, of the matter. And masters, do not forget to specify when time and place shall serve, that I am an ass.
Here comes Master Signor Leonato, and the sexton too.
Which of these is the villain? Let me see his eyes. Which of them is he?
If you would know your wrong or look on me.
Art thou the slave that with thy breath hast killed my innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honest gentlemen. A third of them is fled that had a hand in this. I beg thee, princes, for my daughter's death.
I know not how to pray your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Lay upon me what invention repentance can lay upon my sin, yet sin I've not been in mistaking.
By my soul, nor I.
I cannot bid you my daughter live. That were impossible. But I pray you both. Possess the people of Messina here how innocent she died. Hang an epitaph upon her tomb and sing it to her bones tonight, tomorrow. Come me to my house. And since you could not be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My brother hath a daughter, almost the copy of my child that's dead, and she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the rights you should have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge.
Oh, noble sir, your overkindness doth bring tears from me. I accept your offer, and henceforth dispose of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow I will expect your coming. Tonight I take my leave. This naughty man shall be forth brought with Margaret, who I believe is happy in all this wrong.
No. By my soul she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but always hath been just and virtuous.
Moreover, sir, this man, the offender, did call me ass. I beseech your worship that it be remembered in his punishment.
There's for thy care and honest pains.
Your worship speaks like a most thankful and reverend youth, and I thank God for you.
There's for thy pains.
God save the foundation.
Go, I discharge thee of thy prisoner, and I thank thee.
I leave an errant knave with your worship, which I beseech your worship to correct yourself for the example of others. God keep your worship, God restore you to health. I humbly give you leave to depart, and if a merry meeting be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbor.
Until tomorrow morning, lords, farewell.
Until tomorrow. We'll look for you.
We will not fail.
Tonight I'll mourn the hero. Bring you these fellows on. We'll talk with Margaret. How her acquaintance grew with this lewd fellow.
Sweet Mistress Margaret, deserve well by my hands by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet to praise my beauty?
In so high a style, Margaret, that no man living shall come over it, for in most comely truth thou deservest it.
To have no man come over me, shall I always keep below stare?
Thy wit is as quick as the greyhound's mouth it catches.
And yours as blunt as the fencer's spoilers, which hit but hurt not.
A most manly wit, Margaret, it will not hurt a woman. And so I pray you, call Beatrice.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, who I think hath legs.
And therefore will come. The God of love that sits above and knows me, and knows me, how pitiful I deserve. I mean, it's singing, but I love it. Mary, I cannot say it with rhyme. I have tried. I can find out no rhyme for lady, but baby, an innocent rhyme. For horn, scorn, a hard rhyme. For school, fool, a babbling rhyme. No, I was not born under a rhyming plan. Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called?
Yea, Signor, and depart when you bid.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then, it is spoken, fare you well now. And yet, ere I go, let me go with what I came, which is with knowing what hath passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frighted the word out of his right sense, so forcible is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And I pray thee now, tell me for which of my bad parts did thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love? A good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, you spite it for my sake, I'll spite it for yours. For I can never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably.
It appears not in this confession.
Question, and now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill, too.
Serve God, love me, and men. There I will leave you two, for here one comes in haste.
Madam, you must come to your uncle. Yonder old coil of home. It is proved my lady hero hath been falsely accused, the prince and Claudio mightily abused, and Don John is the author of all, was fled and gone. Presently.
Will you come here this new, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thine eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Done to death by slanderous tongues was the hero that here lies. Death, in guerdon of her wrongs, gives her fame which never dies, so that the life that died with shame lives forever in glorious fame. to praising her when I am dull. Now music sound and sing your solemn hymn. Parting, goddess of the night, those that slew your virgin night, or the witch with songs of woe, round about her tomb they go. Happily, happily. Graves, yawn and yield your dead, till death be uttereth. Heavily, heavily. Now unto thy bones good night. Yearly will I do this right.
Tomorrow, masters, put your torches out. Thanks to you all, and leave us. Fare you well.
Tomorrow, masters, each a several way.
Come, let us hence and put on other weeds, and then to Leonardo's we will go.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the prince and Claudio, who accused her upon the error which you heard debated, although Margaret was in some fault for this, though against her will, as it appears.
Well, I'm glad that all things sort so well, and so am I, being else by faith and forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter and gentlewoman all, withdraw into a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither masked. The prince and Claudio have promised upon this hour to visit him. You know your office, brother. You must be father to your brother's daughter and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance. Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me. Or undo me, one of them. Senor Leonardo, the truth it is, good senor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That eye my daughter lent her, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof I think you had from me, from Claudio, and the prince, but what's your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is your good will may stand in power to state to enjoin you in state of honorable marriage, in which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Ah, here come the prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, Claudio. Good morrow, prince. We here attend you. Are you yet determined today to marry with my brother's daughter?
I will hold my mind.
Call her forth, brother. Here is the friar ready.
Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give you her.
Sweet, let me see your face.
No. You shall not, till you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand. Before this holy friar, I am your husband, if you like to be.
When I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing's certain, sir. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I am the maid.
The former hero. Hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but whilst her slander lived.
All this amazement can I qualify. After that, the holy rites are ended. I'll tell you largely of fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar, and to the chapel let us presently.
A soft and fair friar, which is Beatrice.
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why? No! No more than reason.
Why then, your uncle and the prince and Claudio have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth? No! No more than reason.
Well then, my cousin Ursula and Margaret are much deceived, for they can swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
It is no such matter, then you do not love me.
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Oh, come, cousin, I am sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn on it that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his own hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure grain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And oh, here's another, right in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedict.
A miracle. Here's our hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I take you for pity.
I would not deny thee, but I yield. Under great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in consumption.
Peace. I will stop your mouth.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell thee what, Prince. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I will hear nothing to any purpose the world can say against it, and therefore never flout at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised, and love my cousin.
I had hoped that thou wouldst have denied Beatrice, so that I might have cudgeled thee out of thy single life, which thou wilt be, if my cousin do not look exceedingly narrowly to thee.
Come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have dancing afterward.
Oh, first of my word, and therefore music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife.
For the John is ta'en in flight, brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for him. Strike up, pipers.
our beautiful family and friends. We have a money bucket somewhere out there. Thank you. This is our money bucket. She's looked like this for years. Don't worry, she'll get a facelift soon. But she does need some money for that facelift. If you have any, like a penny in your shoe, like I did yesterday, not a hot commodity. You have $1 in your pocket, $2 bill in your other pocket, also a hot commodity. We will take any donations. We have a Venmo.
Hey, what's that called?
Yeah, what is that called? Wait, are we still
Inquire about that with our treasurer.
Yeah, we have our Venmo working now. We just have to take an extra step. But our Venmo is MD_Shakespeare.
I'm saying again.
Yeah, I'm just saying one more. Yeah, the people in the back couldn't hear. Okay.
MD_Shakespeare.
Did you guys get it that time?
I think so.
One more time.
MD_Shakespeare.
Alright, so thank you all so much for coming. I'm going to start crying soon, so I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. It sounded like you did. You were very engaged audience, so thank you so much for that. Our actors are going to go and get out of costume really quick, do a quick turnaround because there's an event after us, so they're going to meet you guys in the hallway. If you can just be sure to clear out as soon as possible. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a great rest of your
Right. With my snacks. I should have brought a bag. I didn't. It was bad. It's not bad. I just feel like it's strawberry. Yeah.
This year meeting December.
it was we have more than just species. Also the variety of people.
When did you all work out the best way to put props on that windowsill? Yep.
A lot of the show just happens. Yeah.
You worked with a pretty good team of actors, so yeah, I do. That definitely helped a lot with your casting decision. That people you selected, you were leading in a team that fully do that naturally.
It was very hard. A lot of great, a lot of people also.
Most definitely at the 3-day when elections.
Okay,
Yeah, unless like somebody dies. It's like I'll be there within reason. Yeah, within reason makes sense.
Would I be eligible since it wasn't because of you or the?
It doesn't really matter.
It does in the Constitution. Are we gonna follow that? It technically says that the requirements are I had to be in the review committee for UDMs, but they're not UDMs.
That is a good argument. And also, you attended both of the shows. You should be in it.
yeah, I'd say
Just having you bouncers about to kick you out. And I wasn't in either. I'm just going to go. And also, you auditioned for the review, right?
I did.
It's arguably participation.
Alright, OSU so sleazy.
Yeah, that was a humiliating spot on my part. I on four main stage of all on a review.
Well, she could talk to you there. Thanks for.
Oh, it was so nice talking to you. Thank you guys all so much for coming. It's so good to see you. Yes?
Hi, my husband's trying to do the Venmo, but it's asking for the last 4 digits of the Shakespeare Club phone number.
We have a Shakespeare Club phone number. I don't even know who it. Oh.
What's up?
Do we know whose phone number is linked to the Shakespeare Club?
Whose phone number?
It's the Venmo is asking. Oh yes, I have
you
it.
can just skip that. You don't need to put that in.
You can skip that.
Oh, it does have a big
No, it's okay. What's I taking that? Thank you so much for coming. I'm so sorry. Really? Oh my goodness, Jeffrey was so talented. Like I was already like, oh my goodness, all the new actors and everything, and also like the singing. She was really.
Are you talking about how talented Jasmine is?
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
So good.
Great job.
Thank you so much. No, yeah, she came into audition, or I think she had a video submission. It was like the first audition I got. I was like, wow.
She's on time.
So we have never seen this person before. This is amazing. Like I love getting new actors, and then she's like, yeah, you can sing. Like I'm in fire. And I was like,
Let's not leave these.
She was wearing some. I called her. She kept calling me.
All the time.
And also she's very sweet. Very, very sweet.
She really is.
Yes. Of course. Thank you so much for coming.
I've done this more like a
That's
see on the script.
yes, yes.
This is fun.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank
You
you
go
so
register
much.
before she comes out. This way, right?
Yes, you can go this way and then you turn to the
Closest way. Have a nice one. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Thank you so much for coming.
Unravel the first coil.
Thank you for inviting us to back.
Of course. I love you so much. You're so I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, you wrote so much as an actor. God, no. Don't start crying.
No one start crying until we're out of the room.
Nobody crying. It's just.
Squeeze the tears back in.
No, they've already fallen.
You grow so much as an actor. You're such an amazing person.